Welcome to Just Us Thinking. I'm Michael.
And I'm Rebecca. And today we're going to do a little drinking around the world.
We are. This is I don't know. I have a problem with our drinking age.
I kind of do too. Because after, doing a little research and going down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, welcome to my world.
I know, thanks.
Yeah. It's fun to do, don't get me wrong. It's also addicting. So when you start, I go down these rabbit holes of going, why did this happen? What? Yeah. So I go through my research rabbit hole.
Okay.
And the stuff we find out sometimes causes more questions, and then you have to dig deeper to try to find those answers. Mm-hmm. That's the rabbit hole. Yep. You're welcome.
So this one is kind of a little bit interesting. So as many of you know, the drinking age here in the U.S. is what?
21.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because when you look at, like,
other
for example,
countries,
Italy, it's 18 there.
Yeah.
But
it's crazy that,
I mean, I guess it's like
what?
It's only illegal if you get caught, I guess, right?
Oh.
Right?
Do not follow Rebecca's advice. Well, so here's the thing. A lot of countries have it very relaxed where if you're with your parents and you're at home, they're in charge of you. Right. They tell you. For some reason here our government says 21.
Yeah.
We're not the only country. There's several countries that have 21, right? Mm-hmm. So this was a law, right? So this came into effect in 84?
Yep, 1984 is when they came up with the National Minimum Drinking Age Act.
Okay. Why?
So it was actually because they were trying to push highway funding. So in order to get the states to comply, they made up this rule. Because before that, several people, 18, 19, or 20, were drinking. So
depending on what state they were in, right?
Yeah, depending on the state.
So this is another example of the federal government forcing states to comply. Yeah. Otherwise, we're not going to give you money for stuff that would help everybody.
Yep.
I hate when government does that. I'm not fond of that at all.
Me too. I mean,
that's about as political as we get.
Yeah.
But I don't agree with that. So some states had it 18. Some, I'm going to gather that's going to be states like Alabama. I like to pick on Alabama.
You do.
Mississippi. Not saying anything,
yeah.
But I could see some of that. I don't know. I mean, so they just said, nope, it's going to be, and where did they come 21?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's the next question is, why did they choose 21?
I don't know either, yeah.
But there was a time where it was illegal here, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what are you looking at?
I'm looking to see what states actually had it, like, at 18 before then.
Yeah, you're probably not going to find it. They don't want to.
Yeah. So this was the 26th Amendment. States like Alabama, Alaska, Arizona. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. There's actually about 20 states or so that had a drinking age that was less than 21.
Holy cow, that's more than I thought.
Yeah. Huh.
I did not realize it. Is Alabama on the list?
Alabama's on the
list. Yes!
Yeah.
Knew it!
So the act...
I know your shit, Alabama.
So it requires states to raise their drinking age to 21 to avoid losing federal highway funding.
That's so bullshit.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. All right.
And it's actually, fun fact, by 1990, all the states had complied with it. So they didn't all comply it right away.
That took a few years.
It took a few years. Wow.
Okay, but I got a kid that I like to get drunk, so he'll be 21 in the 1990s.
Yeah.
We'll hold up.
Wow. Huh. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, okay.
I did not know. So that's crazy. All right. So what does it cost?
What does it cost?
Yeah, what does the drinking age cost?
I thought you said cost. I was like,
oh, it costs
what?
a lot. It costs, booze are expensive.
So, I mean, I think one of the things here is, like, the underage drinking is really bad. Binge drinking, fake IDs.
Yeah.
All that good stuff.
Secret parties or the cake.
Parties, yeah.
Yeah.
The
that gets raided when you got a narc in the
right.
deal. Narc is slang for cops.
Oh!
Or someone that's reporting you to the cops. A snitch.
A snitch.
Stitch?
A snitch.
A snitch.
A stitch.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
I'm done with words.
Yeah. If you want to see our slang craziness, go check out that episode.
Yep.
Make sure you like and subscribe. Finish this video. Go check that one out.
Yes.
You'll like it.
You'll love it. Got lots of good laughs there. So.
All right. So the problem that we do when we make it this magical number.
Yeah.
And I want to say it's now we're kind of passing it down.
Mm-hmm.
So now, because the age is 21,
yeah.
Now the goal for people that turn 21 is to go get shit-faced.
Right. That's all it's about. Well, it's
that's all
gambling.
really about. It's if you can't gamble, listen. When you turn 21, if you're doing it right, you're shit-faced in a casino.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
That's what happens. Yep.
Shit-faced means drunk. That's another slang word.
No, really?
I don't know. I think we make a big deal of it if we don't make a big deal of it.
It's some kind of like elite nightclub that you're trying to
It's
get
like
into.
it's a rite of passage. I think
Yeah.
you're like, ooh, I got it. And when you listen, if you take a button and put it in the middle of a town, you take a button and you put it in the middle of town, and you put on that button, do not push.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you record how many times people push that button.
Right.
I swear to God, people will come by and push it 3 or 4 times to see what happens.
Be like,
When you do that, you're asking people to want to do it. Mm-hmm. So we do that with alcohol.
Yeah.
We also do that with nudity too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We do that with nudity too. It's like, oh my God, a nudie magazine. It's like this, oh my God, and who cares? It's a pair of boobs.
Yeah.
1 pair, I've seen them. 2 pair, I've seen them. Do I want to see more? Of course. I'm a guy. That's what it happens. But that's just the way it is. I think we make a big deal out of it.
So how about like these countries in like Europe? Like, I know Germany's 16.
Germany is 16.
Okay, so it's 16 for beer or wine.
Okay, so we can we're going to go side screen here.
Yeah.
And we've got a map. I got a map up. This
You
is
do have
kind
a
of
map.
Yeah, I have a map.
That's a cool little map there.
Yep.
So Germany is actually 16 for beer or wine, and then 18 for liquor.
Okay.
And that kind of makes sense.
Wait,
is it? What's
beer at 16 and what?
And then 18 for liquor.
Okay.
What's the difference?
Liquor is going to be like your vodka or your rum.
Jack Daniels.
Oh.
Whiskey, yeah.
Beer is beer, wine is wine.
Yeah, beer and wine are...
I thought beer and liquor were the same thing.
I thought I taught you better.
What?
Oh, wow.
You never mix beer and liquor.
Yeah.
I thought beer and liquor were the same.
Never sicker.
No, they are not the same.
No.
Uh-oh, sorry.
Liquor is a hard shit. All right. Now, France and Italy is 18 to buy, but young people commonly will sip wine at meals.
Yeah.
It's part of the meal.
That's like wine country.
We've been to wine country in
know.
California and around here. But it's
Isn't
still
it
21.
France is fancy.
Yeah, France is French.
The U.S. needs to get their heads out of their butts.
I agree. Can you imagine, like, well, now I don't know how much they could enforce in the homes.
Yeah.
Now I know that it's legal, or like for I don't know. I don't know what the.
I thought you looked. I thought you looked it up.
I probably did. I looked it up at one point to find out, because you can't be drinking in a bar at 21,
right?
But at home,
well, you mean like 18? You can't be drinking in a bar at 18.
Yeah, you can't be drinking in a bar at 18.
Okay.
You can't. Is that what I said? What did I say?
You said you can't drink at a bar at 21.
You can, but you can. Okay.
Yeah.
You can at 21.
At 21, you have to be under 21. You can't drink in a bar,
yes.
or in public.
Or in public, yes.
But the law's very iffy
state to state,
at home per state. That's where the difference is.
I think if you're being a responsible adult and you let your 16, 17, or no, let me rephrase that. 18, 19, or 20-year-old have, like, if you're having a meal and you decide to have wine, I think as long as you're being responsible and not letting them, overindulge, what's the problem? I don't get it. There's no problem with that.
And I think when you actually do that, you are turning that alcohol, that forbidden fruit,
into something that's
no big deal.
Yeah. And I think you're trying to, like, teach a little, I guess, common sense maybe there. Or
I think we've had that discussion too, haven't we?
Or a little bit responsibility maybe. I think
responsibility is a better word for that. I think that's true, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, I think it also comes with, I think the rules, and you create those hard laws. I get brain development. I get that. But I don't, having a sip here and there.
Yeah.
And we're not talking getting shit-faced.
Right.
We're talking, I'm not even saying have a beer.
Yeah.
I'm saying, if you have a sip of a beer, or, I tasted that beer and, now it tastes horrible, or a sip of wine, or a hard cider.
Yeah.
I could see that. What? I don't know where you're going.
So the one pro of having the drinking age 21 is you have as adults, you have that designated driver until they turn 21.
Oh.
Sorry. That just random thought in my head.
Well, let's do the math here. 16 to 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, if you keep them there that long. That's 5 years that you have a designated driver.
Right?
And you know what? All it could cost you is a sip of alcohol every once in a while.
Yeah, there you go.
If you drive me home, I'll let you finish my beer.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
I'll buy you beer all the way.
Do not listen to Rebecca's advice. What are you saying?
Oh my god, that's terrible!
I'm going to buy this miner a beer. Excuse me, officer.
Which I've never done.
I'm glad you said that.
Sorry, just random stuff pops in my head. I can't help it sometimes.
Oh, I don't want to hear your shit when that happens to me, because yeah, you see, you let the intrusive thoughts out.
I know.
You're the good one here.
I know.
I'm the bad one. They just come out, and you look at me and laugh. Go, I can't believe you said that. And we're having role reversals right now.
We are.
I'm like, I can't believe you said that.
I know.
You're regretting it now.
I
am. Hey, Haley, I'm drunk in a bar. You want a beer? Drive me home. I'll see what I can do. Oh, Haley, I hope you watch this show because it's going to be great.
How many beers have you had tonight?
I haven't had none tonight.
Right?
I'm perfectly sober right now.
It doesn't sound like you are.
I think in America, I think we're creating more problems by raising it to 21 when Europe's approach to it is it's part of the plan. It's part of dinner.
Yeah.
You can do it. You can do it responsibly. Yeah. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. Teach them responsibility when it comes to alcohol.
Right.
At a young age.
I think that would be a good idea. So
I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. This is what we get when I don't know what happened to you.
I don't either.
You were sweet and innocent when we first got together, and I don't.
Well, I remember being like 16, and one of my cousins got married.
Okay.
And I was there. It was me and one of my other friends were there, and I can remember my grandmother, my mother, and my aunt.
Which aunt?
I'm not gonna say.
Okay.
They're all like, "Oh, let them have one. They're not driving. They'll be fine." I just remember like it was no big deal back then.
Right.
And now it's, but I can just remember all three of them say, "Yeah, just give it a try. It'll be okay."
I'm under that. Here's the thing: we have that same principle now,
right?
Because if you've watched Just Us Tasting, we tasted wine, and Mikey had a sip.
Right.
He didn't have even.
He didn't even have like a half a glass. He had like.
Yeah,
he had like a tasting slip.
It wasn't even. I've gotten more wine at a tasting than we gave him.
Yeah.
And the reason it looked like it had more is because we filled it up with 7-Up because that was a trick to actually dilute, make it bubbly and dilute some of the alcohol, which I thought was a great idea.
I thought it was really good.
I thought, thanks, Mom. I love that idea.
Yep.
My mom and Rebecca, my sister, deserve that shout out there. So, I don't know. I mean, I will tell you. If you want, like, subscribe, and follow. Ring that bell on YouTube. And then in the comments, I would like to know the worst first drinking story that people have. That would be good.
Those should be some good ones. I would love to hear those stories.
Yep.
So.
Now, I'm going to say drinking may relax a little bit because now we're having that same conversation now with marijuana.
Yeah.
Because that's a whole thing going on.
That is.
So that's a whole nother discussion. Not on the drinking. Maybe we'll get that. If you want to hear an episode on that, throw that in the comments too. Like, subscribe on Facebook. Where?
Instagram and X.
Okay.
And then you can watch our videos on YouTube, Spotify, and Rumble, right?
Yep. And then
TikTok.
Of course, all podcast players were on those too. So I think that's a wrap.
All right. Bye, everybody.